Stilgar, let me give you director. You can press some buttons. Oh, can you direct? Yeah, you can direct, Liam. Okay, fine. We'll put Stilgar in the game then. Empty. Stilgar, you're going to be in the game. Liam, you can direct. Here we go. No, you're directing now, Liam. Stilgar, you're in the game on yellow. Hope that's cool. We've got Proogs, we've got Quizzle, Clive and Stilgar. Lead you in the green room. There we go. And a 1, and a 4, and 2, 3, 4. Hi, gang.
Hello.
Hi.
Clive, Stilgar, welcome back. You know the drill. Let's get on with it. Okay, more super fast reading. Clive, Proogs, Will, Stilgar, welcome to the game. Just going to do a quick mic check. Hello, Clive.
Hello.
Hello, Proogs.
Hello.
Hello, Will.
Good evening.
Hello, Stilgar.
Good afternoon.
Lovely to have you all here. Let's get on with this. We've got 2 Brits, 2 Americans. Poll in the chat, any moderators here. Who's going to win? Will it be a Brit or will it be an American? We'll find out today. And after this, we'll do one more, which Mrs. Flush is going to come play in. So if anybody particularly wants to come and play against Mrs. Flush, let me know, either by DMs or in chat. Good luck. Clive, you're going to be answering first. And Clive, your time starts. Now, Dungeness is a low shingle headland on the coast of which English county?
Essex.
Kent. Used to measure the height of a horse. How many inches are there in a hand? 4. Who was the US Vice President under John Adams between 1797 and 1801? Yes, he was. Proogs, which ordinal number corresponds to the cardinal number 1?
First.
First is right. Will, who is the lead singer of the metal band Slipknot?
Corey Taylor.
Yes, he is. Stilgar, in 1963, which politician resigned over his affair with Christine Keeler?
Pass.
John Profumo. George Thomas and Selwyn Lloyd were predecessors of Betty Boothroyd in which parliamentary post?
Exchequer.
Speaker of the House of Commons. Which digit on the human hand is traditionally used by a hitchhiker to obtain a lift from a passing vehicle?
Thumb.
Yes. Clive, in the term if the term singular denotes 1...
Plural.
Correct. Proves the malleus, incus, and stapes or stapes are bones in which organ of the body?
Yeah.
Yes. Will, which country singer co-starred with Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin in the 1980 comedy 9 to 5? Yes. Stilgar, who had a hit single in 1970 with Band of Gold?
The past.
Frida Payne, who wrote the poem I Wish I'd Looked After Me Teeth?
Pass.
Pam Ayres, which actress won a Golden Globe for her performance in Moulin Rouge?
Pass.
Nicole Kidman, the word uxorious means excessively fond of whom?
Oneself.
No, it's your wife. Who wrote the novel The Age of Innocence?
Tolstoy.
Wharton. The 1979 Rupert Holmes song Escape has an alternative title that refers to which cocktail?
Margarita.
No, it's if you like pina coladas. I'm getting caught in the rain. Not to be on this occasion, Stilgar. Thank you for playing. We'll see you another time.
I've embarrassed myself on 2 continents again. Yay.
All in good fun, though. Thanks for playing. Clive, Proogs, Will. Just getting warmed up, 90 seconds each. Clive on the left, Will on the right, Proogs in the middle. Clive, you're going to be answering first. 30 seconds. No, what am I talking about? 90 seconds. Clock will start. Clive, in 3, 2, 1. Goddess on the mountaintop, burning like a silver flame as the start of
Venus.
Yes, it is. Proogs, the NASA Galileo mission launched in 1989 was destined for which planet and its moons?
Jupiter.
Very good. Will, 2006, who succeeded Sue Lawley as president of Radio 4's Desert Island Discs? No, Kirsty Young, which 1980s soap opera set in California's wine industry was described as Dallas with grapes?
Falcon Crest.
Very good. Clive, in the 1995 film Seven, which actor plays Detective William Somerset?
Tom Cruise.
No, Morgan Freeman. The Kiel Canal in Germany links the Baltic Sea with which other body of water?
North Sea.
Very good. Proves, what V is the complete range of words in a particular language?
Vocabulary.
Yes, it is. Will, what was the first name of Marie Curie's husband?
Yeah.
Yes. Clive, what name is shared by an instrument used for finding direction and a device used to draw circles? Yes. Bruce, Wero personifies darkness and evil in which mythology?
Greek.
No, it's Maori, New Zealand. Which surname of Scottish origin links TV presenter Michaela and Celtic football club manager Gordon? Yes, Strachan. Will, in computer terminology, what does the acronym RAM
Random
stand
access
for?
memory.
Yes, it does. Clive, an electoral franchise is the right to do what?
Vote.
Yes. Proogs, the futon is a type of mattress that originated in which Asian country?
India.
Japan. What N means small bites and is a colloquial term for food served with drinks? Yes. Will, the Elgin marble sculptures, which were taken from the Parthenon in Athens? Yes. Clive, in cricket, which county plays home matches at Headingley?
Essex.
Yorkshire. The flag of the Soviet Union featured a hammer, sickle and star of what colour on a red background?
White.
Yellow or gold. The reign
Yellow.
of which King Richard of England was brought to an end by the Battle of Bosworth? Second or third? No, the third. Which Empress of Russia who ruled from 1762
Catherine the
to
Great?
Correct. Proves, my lover's got humour. She's the giggle at funeral is the opening line from which 2013 hit single. Say again? Oh, Take Me to Church. Which Dire Straits album was the best-selling album in the UK in the 1980s?
Brothers in Arms.
Yes, Will. Born in 1908, which Broadway actress is most associated with the song There's No Business Like Show Business? Ethel Merman. Who wrote the novel The Amber Spyglass?
Pullman.
Yes, he did. Clive, the word Gallic referred to which ancient region of Europe?
France.
Gaul. Which word meaning to pull with a jerk is also a slang term for an American?
Yank.
Yes, you are. Proogs, what was the name of the royal yacht that was built in Glasgow and launched in 1953?
Tanya.
Correct. Will, which seaside resort lies between Selsey Bill and Beachy Head?
Pass.
Brighton. In the card game Bridge, how many games make up a rubber?
13.
3. Someone who is lacking courage may be taunted with the food-based expression cowdy cowdy what?
Mustard.
Yes. Clive, in human anatomy, the philtrum is an indentation immediately between
Nose.
which... Yes. Proves, what is the greatest common divisor of 12 and 18?
6.
It is. Will, who became the leader of the Ulster Unionists in 1995 and the first minister of Northern Ireland 3 years later?
Paisley.
David Trimble. What type of creature is a lemon sole, a fish or a bird?
Fish.
Certainly is. Tasty. Clive, in which year were both VE Day and VJ Day celebrated for the first time?
1945.
Yes, they were. Prue, complete the title of the 1987 film starring Nicolas Cage, Raising what?
Pass.
Arizona. What does the Spanish word picante mean? Baked or spicy?
Spicy.
Yes. Will, Aberystwyth and Pembrey are beaches in which country of
Wales.
the UK? Yes. Clive, who had a hit single in 1978 with YMCA?
The Village People.
Yes, they did. Prugs, on a boat, what K is the lowest timber running the length of the vessel?
Keel.
Yes. Will, complete the line from the 1999 hit single by Britney Spears, Give Me a Sign, Hit Me Baby.
One more time.
Yes. Clive, in the United States, what G is the word for domestic food waste?
Garbage.
Yes. Prugs, in Greek myth, which king of Crete said to have kept the Minotaur in a labyrinth at his palace?
Knossos. No.
Minos. What 8-letter word beginning with A means a public slaughterhouse? Abattoir is right. Will, what R is a town in southern England situated at the confluence of the rivers Kennet and Thames?
Romford.
Reading. Which Irish rock group received 8 Grammy Award nominations in
U2.
2000? Correct. Clive, which city on the northeast coast of Scotland is the main centre of the North Sea oil industry?
Glasgow.
Aberdeen. What style of riding breeches is named after an Indian city?
Godpurse.
Correct. Proves, if you travelled south from Spain across the Strait of Gibraltar, at which African country would you arrive first?
Morocco.
Correct. Will, in which country was the composer Stephen Sondheim born?
USA.
Correct. Clive, which 1985 film by Terry Gilliam shares its
Brazil.
name with the... Correct. Proves, in which Olympic sport are there events called sculls and cocks of pears?
Boring.
Correct. Will, what type of fish is usually smoked to make a bloater?
Kipper.
Herring. In which year were the Olympic Games first held in Britain?
1908.
Correct. Clive, in divorce proceedings, which comes first, a decree absolute or a decree nisi?
Regency.
Decree Nisai is right. Proves, summer nights we go together and hopelessly devoted to you are songs from which... Correct. Will, in Japan, what would you do with a donburi? Eat it or bear it! Oh! Proves! 0.01 seconds. That was RNG whether I got to the button or not. That has never happened before. Quizzy Dan with the raid! 19 of you coming in. If anybody wants to play Face Off, stick around because there might be an opportunity in a bit. Waterfall, is it over? No, it's only just beginning. Dan, thank you for that raid. Are we happy with re-entry? Do we like re-entry? I don't know. Welcome, Quizzy Dan. Welcome, This Is Ace. I forgot to disable alerts, which is really bad of me. Quizzle, Will.
Yes. Hello.
Oh, you weren't expecting another question there, were you?
No, I wasn't. I was sort of forced to play this under duress by 3 other people who are currently sat in my hotel room. And I'd like to say it was fun. No, it was. It was fun. And well done, Proogs and Clive.
Indeed
that
so.
way.
Absolutely. Well, On the plus side, Will, Samster is no longer the only person in that hotel room who hasn't won a face-off tonight, so...
There we go. I was doing it for solidarity, really.
Solidarity with Sam. GG. Will, thanks very much for playing. Great match, and we'll see you another time. Take care, mate. Proogs, you hung on. 0.01 seconds.
I'd like to point out I'm absolutely exhausted. So that's why I haven't been playing this evening. And I thought, you need more people, I'll give it a go. So this is where we get when you're sort of in some sort of delirium.
There you go. Well, you're guaranteed second now. Clive has got the advantage going into the final. I will also add, I feel there was a bit of a gap earlier on where I feel you might have said something, but the microphone didn't pick it up, so you probably lost a few seconds there. So maybe this is karma coming back here with your 0.01. Dan, thank you so much for that raid, Dan. And welcome Manic Volcanic and Steven Star 192. Yeah, I haven't done any midweek streams for a very, very long time, so really very much appreciate the raid, Dan. Do stick around. We're going to have one more face-off later on. Mrs. Flush is going to be in it, and the jury's out on everyone else. But we've got the final of this face-off to do, first of all. It's between Proogs and Clive. Let's go there now. I spoke a bit with Proogs there. Clive, you've it's your second appearance in Face Off tonight. The first one was a five-way, which was very exciting. I can't remember how you got on.
I went out second.
Okay, so you've improved on that. Let's see if we can improve on going out third and get you a exhibition bragging rights. But you're going to be facing Proogs, who is, as we've already explained, or he's already explained, delirious. Why are you delirious, Proogs?
Well, I got really stupidly early this morning. I've been to Llandudno today, rigging for an event, and coming back again, really.
You've gone from Llandudno to your neck of the woods and back in one day.
To Llandudno and back again. And
I didn't want to say Manchester. You've said it now, so I don't mind saying it.
It's fine, Manchester to Llandudno, and I was sort of getting my excuses in, but actually I'm coming second, so I'm doing okay. Really.
You're doing very okay, and some stiff competition in that last one as well.
I did those off, I'm afraid, in the first face-off, so I thought I've had it on in the background, and then thought, what the heck, let's give it a go. So,
well,
after this, I'm going to bed.
Stick around for the final face-off, which Mrs. Flush is going to be in. I might be able to coerce Quizzy Dan to come and play as well, possibly. I don't know. He's here now. That would be quite fun, but. And I know Matt's just appeared as well. Hello, Matt the ref. New face-off. If you've not seen it before, it's a good yarn. But could be fun. We'll see. And I've got feelers out on maybe Topper as well. So Topper, Matt, Dan, Megs in the next one. Maybe we'll see. Let's do this one first of all. Proogs versus Clive. 2 minutes each. Proogs, you're going to be answering first. Very best of luck, and your time starts. Now, in a cricket team, the lower end of the batting order is known by which anatomical term?
Hey.
No, tail. Which 1994 film about the mental illness of a British monarch starred Nigel Hawthorne?
Madison King George.
Correct. Clive, by what name is the former racing driver John Young Stewart better known? Jackie Stewart. The 1992 film Honey, I Blew Up the Kid was a sequel
Honey,
to
I Shrunk the Kids.
Correct. Proogs, which comedian directed the 1989 film The Tall Guy? Mel Smith or Griff Rhys-Jones? Again?
Mel Smith.
Correct. Clive, Michael Eavis is in charge of which music festival?
Glastonbury.
Correct. Proogs, if tomorrow is Sunday, what day of the week was yesterday?
Friday.
Yes. Clive, which Shakespeare comedy tells the story of how a spirited young woman is finally brought to heel by her husband?
Tammy the Shrew.
Very good. Proogs, who wrote the 1855 song, The Song of Hiawatha?
Pass.
Longfellow. What word beginning with G means to divide electoral districts primarily for political gain? Gerrymandering is right. Clive, what type of US reptile is known by the informal term rattler?
Rattlesnake.
Correct. Proogs, the island of Guam is in which ocean?
Indian.
Pacific. Jonathan Pierce is a BBC commentator who works mainly in which sport?
Football.
Yes. Clive, dipsomania means an abnormal craving for what?
Sex.
No, alcohol. Trees of the genus Salix are commonly known by what name?
Oaks.
Willow. The South African city of Durban overlooks which ocean?
Indian.
That one is Indian. What proves what sea was the name of the former Eastern European country in which Alexander Dubek was a noted reformer?
Yeah.
What sea was the name of the former Eastern European country in which Alexander Dubek was a noted reformer? The answer I've got on the card is Czechoslovakia. Czechia is a current country, so I think
that's fine.
I need Czechoslovakia, so the clock is going to stay with you. 71.96 seconds remaining, and that will continue in 3, 2, 1. Which explorer became in 1855 the first European to see the Victoria Falls on the Zambezi River? Correct. Clive. Pop singer Daniel O'Donnell was born in which European country?
Ireland?
Correct. Proves. The story of which pantomime is the alternative title of The Little Glass Slipper? Correct. Clive. A hard but outwardly gentle person conceals an iron hand in a velvet what?
Coat?
Glove. Something good, following on from a previous good thing, is said to be the icing on the what? Yes. Proves. Alan Bennett said that life is rather like a tin of sardines, for all of us looking for the what?
E.
Yes. Clive. Which of the 4 Grand Slam events in tennis is played on clay?
French Open.
Yes, Roland Garros. Proves. In 1958, the singer Cleo Lane married the British jazz composer Johnny who?
Pass.
Dankworth. The flowering plant Gypsophilia is also known as baby's what?
Buds.
Breath. What is 30 divided by 5?
6.
Yes, it is. Clive. Who created the children's character Winnie the Pooh?
A.A. Milne.
Yes. Proves. According to the expression, to be careful about one's words or behaviour is to mind one's P's and what?
Q's.
Yes. Clive. At which Olympic Games do the luge and curling events take
Winter.
place? Yes. Proves. In nature, what type of insect are the peacock and the large white?
Butterflies.
Yes, they are. Clive. In which part of the British Isles is the 9th of May celebrated as a bank holiday known as Liberation Day?
Isle of Man?
No, the Channel Islands. What N is a 4-letter slang word meaning worthless, unfashionable, or vulgar?
Naff?
Correct. Proves. Who wrote the Executioner's song and Tough Guys Don't Dance?
Pass.
Mailer. Who wrote the novel Of Human Bondage?
Pass.
Somerset Maugham. In which 1998 film did Kristen Scott Thomas star as magazine editor Annie McLean?
Press.
The Horse Whisperer. Which US city featured in the title of the 1988 single by Sting about an Englishman living in America?
New York.
Correct. Clive. In the 1620, the Pilgrim Fathers set sail for America in the Mayflower from which English city? Correct. Proves. What is 100 divided by a half?
200.
Correct. Clive. The fabric satin was originally made from which natural fibre?
Silk?
Yes. Proves. The Statue of Justice atop the Old Bailey holds a pair of scales in one hand and what in the other?
sword.
Correct. Clive. Which professional Manchester football club traditionally plays in red shirts and white shirts?
United.
Correct. Proves. From what port in Sussex is there a regular ferry service to the French port
It's not.
of New Haven? Was the answer. New Haven. Oh! Your delusion
Well done, Clive.
the better of you, Clive.
GG Proogs.
Proogs.
They do well.
It was good fun, but Proogs, second place will have to do for now. But thank you very much for playing.
take it.
Enjoy your sleep.
I will do. I'll stick around to watch this last one.
Do.
Thanks very much, Nathan.
A pleasure.
Cheerio.
Clivo!
Woo!
You won one! You got there. Good man. Well played.
Yeah! That last round just really fell my way in terms of questions. If I'd gotten Proogs set, I might not be standing here.
Yeah, you had a solid Alright gang, I'm just going to pop to the loo and help finish getting Mrs. Flush all set up, and it looks like we've then got Megs, JB, Colo and Matt, which should make for a suitably fitting final face-off for this Throwback Thursday. I'm running out of alliteration at this point, but all will be well. We'll see you very shortly. Alright. I think we're about ready to go. I've got my 4 guests all standing by. Vixen, welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're keeping well. Have you seen this game before, Vixen? If not, you're in for a treat. Sure. One final face-off to round the night off. Let me bring my guests into the broadcast studio. And here they are. Hello. We've got JB, Colo, Mrs. Flush, and Matt. Hello, all of y'all.
Hello.
I
Hi,
can't
Ben.
believe Mrs. Flush. I can't believe Ben does that at exactly 9:38 p.m. every night.
Behave.
That's weird.
We're PG-13 here, boy. Don't be all like defaming
it was
me.
You going. It was you eating a slice of cheese out of the fridge. What kind of person do you take me for, Ben?
No, I won't. Anyway, just to do very fast sound checks. Hopefully, you can all see the broadcast of Face Off. JB, we know we can hear you. Hello.
Hello.
Colo, hello.
Hello.
Matt, hello.
Hello there.
Mrs. Flush, hello.
G'day.
I'm getting a delay. I am hearing you about in real time from the room next door about a second before that. Let's just try that again. Hello, Mrs. Flush.
Hello.
Okay, you're coming through loud and clear. I can also hear you there. I'm going to have to tune out your voice from
Just
the room
kick
next
the
door.
door down and go, hello, what?
Surely that's standard practice, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not going to answer that question or say anything. I'm going to do that, Dan, because that seems like the safest option.
Everyone's going to hear my lovely cackle on stream. This is hilarious.
Right, I'm going to put
I'm
display
hoping.
questions on user device back on. We're going to go with the standard face-off, starting with 1 minute, adding 30 seconds thereafter. You will need to join on Hackbox with the code KWDD. KWDD. If I join with it as well, then we'll
Yes.
say operator online. Mrs. Flush is first in.
It's a quid.
Or quid.
Too right.
Quid. That works.
What was
A
the
quid.
code again?
Quid.
Oh,
It's
Quid.
KWDD. If you, I'm broadcasting it, Matt. So if you look at the webcam view, it says it there. But it's also KWDD.
Oh right. QUDD. I'm having a mare here.
KWDD. I can't put it in any more places than it currently is. We go to game with Cab, then everyone can see everything, so it's all
Colo
transparent.
wants Dunkin' Donuts.
Colo wants Dunkin' Donuts. How are you, Colo? Are you doing well?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. I'm,
Are you
been
are
really
you on
good at the moment?
You on summer holiday now?
I am. That's why I'm doing really good at the moment.
Good. That's a good.
I've got over the. I think I'm over the school has finished illness phase.
Nice.
I'm now going into the I can enjoy myself phase. So,
Good man. Quite right.
Yeah.
Hi Ben, I don't have a debug on this, but I don't know who that is who's just joined, but I can put you on director mode if you like. Or I can add you to the game, but I can't call you Hi Ben for the duration of the stream. But well, we need to do some seating. So we'll go in the order you've appeared for Mrs. Flush first of all. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 4. Well, it's not going to say it, but it's given me 2. So, Mrs. Flush, you're on seat 2. Would you like to pick a colour? Red, green, blue, yellow, purple, or orange?
Blue.
Blue. We'll
Gotta be blue.
Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 4 that is not 2. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 4 that is not 2. This is for Colo.
I've picked 7.
4. Colo has been given 4. Colo, would you like a colour?
I'd love a yellow, please.
A yellow, that's what you've got. And for JB, hey Siri, pick a number either 1 or 3.
I've picked 2.
Random between 0 and 100 is 50. No, that's not what I asked. Okay, I'll tell you what. Heads, it's 1. Tails, it's 2. Tails, it's 3. Hey Siri, flip a coin. Tails puts you in seat 3. JB, would you like to pick a colour?
I would like purple.
Purple. Which leaves Matt in seat number 1. What colour would you like?
I'll stick with red, please.
Stick with red. Red, blue, purple, and yellow. Hi, Ben. I don't know who you are, but I'm going to put you on director mode because there is no one else available to do it. So feel free to press some buttons, and all will be well. Hope you all are ready to play. I'm going to do the opening titles for one final time. Enjoy. Welcome everybody to the final face-off of the evening. We have got Ref, Mrs. Flush, JB and Colo battling it out. We've said hello to all of them already, so we are going to get straight on with the quiz. Once again, can I thank everybody for coming to join me here for this first Throwback Thursday. We are going to be doing more Legacy quiz on Thursday evenings moving forwards this season. And of course I'm going to be back on Saturday. I'll do all the continuity at the end of the stream though. Just one final sound check. Matt, are you with us?
Loud and clear.
Mrs. Flush, are you with us?
Yo!
JB, are you with us?
Who?
Colo, are you with us?
I'm still here.
Great stuff. All of you have got 60 seconds on your respective clocks. If you get a question right, it moves on to the next player. If you get it wrong, you get another one until you get it right or you run out of time. First to run out of time will be eliminated and we move on. Good luck to you all. Matt, you are going to be answering questions first. And Matt, your time starts now. In 2001, which British boxer defeated Mike Middleton in one round in his first professional fight? Audley Harrison. The Yukon Territory and Northwest Territories are in which country?
North America.
Canada. Which White House counsel John Dean implicated which US president in the Watergate affair?
Reagan.
Richard Nixon. The Rose and the Rodeo Racecourse are landmarks of which northern English city?
Pass.
Chester. Beginning with D, what specific name refers to the longest possible
Diameter.
chord? Correct. Mrs. Flush, according to a popular saying, which animal never forgets?
Elephant.
Correct. JB, in which
Elephant.
sport would the terms floaters and wipeouts be commonly used?
Curling.
Surfing. In mathematics, the complex number I denotes the square root of which number?
1.
Negati. Which order manufacturer makes models of car, including the Corvette? Correct. Cola. In British politics, a bill that has been given the royal assent becomes an act of what?
Parliament?
Correct. Matt, which word for an uncivilized person was used by the... No, barbarian. Which word for an eruption on the skin, such as that caused by nettles, also means impetuous?
Irritation.
Rash. The longer you wait, the harder it gets is the tagline of which Steve Carell movie?
Pass.
40-year-old virgin. Who was the architect of La Sagrada Familia in Barcelona? Gaudi. Baku is the capital of which country? Azerbaijan is correct. Mrs. Flush. In 1990, who replaced Nigel Lawson as Chancellor of the Exchequer? John Major. Which chemical element is named after the 8th planet from the Sun in our solar system?
Pass.
Neptunium. Which actress starred as Annie Wilkes in the 1990 film Misery?
Kathy Bates.
Correct. JB. Which dramatist wrote Hamlet?
Shakespeare.
Correct. Cola. Which three-letter word is boat? Which three-letter word is boat? Both a kind of prepared salmon and abbreviation for liquid oxygen.
Nox?
Lox is correct. Matt. The plumage of the wry-necked bird is camouflaged to look like what part of a tree?
No idea.
It's the bark. And Matt, you're out of time and you've been eliminated. Bad luck. Rough run of questions there. That's the way this game goes. Remaining players are going to stay in the same order that they are there. But Matt, it is the end of the road. Thank you for playing, but it's goodbye for now. We move on to round number 2. Mrs. Flush, JB and Colo, all of your clocks have reset to 90 seconds. Mrs. Flush, you are answering first. How was that for you?
Was all right, actually. Yeah.
You did okay. Missing out on the John Major one, and taking a minute over the next.
I know you're going
question.
to be devastated. Yeah. Well, I'm getting into the flow of things.
It does take a minute to
That's
get there.
irritating, the Neptunian thing. Yeah, the Neptunian thing is irritating. Can you hear me okay, by the way? Because I feel like I'm shouting.
No, I think there's a noise gate at the beginning, but I can hear you just fine. And I get a preview because I can hear you say something, but not clearly. And then I hear you in my ears, so it's all good. JB.
Yeah, how I feel.
Hello.
JB, not too much drama there. In mathematics, the complex number I denotes the square root of which number? I feel that question might have been a blub at this end. You said 1.
No, -1 is the answer, and I think that was probably said negative, then 1 like an I.
I said 1. I was wrong.
You said one, right? I've got negati is what debugged, and as you probably saw on the broadcast, it said negati. But yeah, -1. So either way is the wrong answer, so we don't need to go and do tweaking. You feeling okay, JB?
Yeah, I've had an all right day. Good job interview call, and then got to do a little interview for all of my extra life efforts with the hospital I represent. So
good stuff.
All in all, a good day.
Well, let's see if we can add a face-off victory to that at the end of it all. And Colo, solid start. You're in pole position coming into round 3. Is it just like riding a bike? Comes back naturally?
Oh, it's always nice getting through the first round, though, isn't it?
Very much so. Well,
Matt was unlucky there, but yeah, it's always nice now.
So we can relax into it a little bit. You've got 90 seconds each on your clocks. Mrs. Flush, we're going to be starting with you. Very best of luck to all 3 of you, and your time starts. Now, who wrote the novel The Moonstone?
Pass.
Wilkie Collins. Katie Ledecky competes professionally in which sport?
Pass.
Swimming. What is 1/2 of 36?
18.
Correct. JB. John F. Kennedy University is located in which US city?
Boston.
San Francisco. On a road, zebra and pelican are types of what?
Stripes.
No, they're crossings. In public projects, PFI stands for Private Finance what?
Initiative.
Correct. Colo. What V is an abbreviation of the word university and can refer to college teams?
Varsity.
Correct. Mrs. Flush. The Niagara Falls are situated in the United States and which other country?
Canada.
Correct. JB. What is 2/3 of 24?
16.
Correct. Colo. In the musical scale beginning do, re, mi, which note immediately precedes so?
La.
Fa. The Battle of Waterloo took place in which century?
19th.
Correct. Mrs. Flush. Sanford and Son was the American remake of which British comedy series?
Pass.
Steptoe and Son. Which band had a debut #1 single in the US in 1966 with Last Train to Clarksville?
Pass.
The Monkees. What pea is a flat, usually round dish from which food is typically eaten?
Plate.
Yes. JB. On a UK plug, the earth wire is typically striped green and what other colour?
Red.
No, it's yellow. In the 1970s comedy Rising Damp, what was the name of Leonard Rossiter's character? Rigsby. Which actor starred in both Smokey and the Bandit and Boogie Nights?
Burt Reynolds.
Correct. Colo, the game of trying to cross a playground without being touched is called British what?
Bulldog.
Correct. Mrs. Flush, what 3-letter word can mean a carbonated soft drink or the sound made by bursting a balloon?
Pop, I said. Pop.
Oh, yes, you did. Goes the weasel. JB, Lenny Small is a character in which John Steinbeck
Grapes
novel
of Wrath.
of Mice and Men? What alternative name for the spine also means strength of character?
Backbone.
Correct. Cola, the periometer is associated with which restaurant chain?
Nando's.
Love a Nando's. Mrs. Flush, who had a hit single in 1996 with Wannabe?
Spice Girls.
Correct. JB, in which 1977 science fiction film did Richard Dreyfuss play Roy Neary?
Pass.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Garrett Fitzgerald and John Bruton have each served as Prime Minister of which European country?
France.
Republic of Ireland. Which film does Forward Film Review summarise as The Scary Carey Show?
Pass.
The Truman Show. In Greek mythology, Penelope was the wife of which widely travelled hero?
Pass.
Odysseus. What is the nationality of the businessman Jack Ma?
Chinese.
Correct. Colo, the Boeing 737 passenger jet has how many engines? 2. Which hair treatment uses chemicals to give straight hair long-lasting waves of curls? Correct. Mrs. Flush, who had a hit single in 1975 with Bohemian Rhapsody? Yes. JB, the American stores that bought large quantities of goods then sold them inexpensively? Correct. Colo, the term for which anatomical feature is also a slang word meaning either impudence or to kiss?
Nose?
Neck. Which spoof chat show host presented TV's Knowing Me, Knowing
Alan
You?
Partridge.
Correct, Mrs. Flush. Which slang word for beer completes the name of the village in Hampshire whose first part is nether?
Pass.
Wallop. The UK road sign prohibiting motor vehicles comprises a picture of a car and what else?
A slash through the middle.
A what?
Stripe. A bar.
No, a motorbike. Mr.
A motorcycle,
Potato Head is a
yeah.
character in which Pixar film series?
Oh, Toy Story.
Correct. JB, which word meaning not reasonable can also refer to a number like pi?
Irrational.
Correct. Colo, in the film You've Got Mail, with which actress does Tom Hanks fall in love over the internet? Meg Ryan. What D is the name given to a dimly lit location used for developing photographs?
Dark room.
Correct. Mrs. Flush, the slogan, the ultimate driving machine, has been used to advertise which brand?
Pass.
BMW. Which TV presenter co-wrote and starred in the BBC sitcom Horrible?
Pass.
Johnny Vaughan. What sea is a form of entertainment taking its name from the shape of the area in which it usually takes place? Did you know that one?
Pass.
No. Circus
No.
was the answer.
No.
Oh, Mrs. Flush.
Oh, of course.
It was so close. It was JB was getting right down to his last granules of second, and then we just ran out of time. Oh.
Honestly, sodding Steptoe and Son. I used to watch that with my dad. I knew that.
It's the nature of this game. The pressure of it is very scary. Why don't you come and join us in the office for the big tamale? And we'll see you
go on
the camera in a minute. Mrs. Flush leaves us in third place. And so we come to the finale. JB Colo, we're about to have you're about to see your victim of this face-off. She'll open the door. It might be ages. I don't know where she's gone. She's like literally a room away. You come to? Oh no, that door's closed as well. Oh god, it must be serious. Are you coming to join us? Oh, so she's shutting the laptop down and saying mean things about me.
I have never said a mean thing about you.
Well, that's not true. Do you want to have a little chat with Colo and JB?
Oh, what again? Hello, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Good game. Good game.
That was close.
That was close. No, it was fine.
Ben's sleeping on the couch. We all know
No,
that.
not at all. It's all in good fun. No, he doesn't get consigned to the couch for that. What has happened to your stream deck?
I took the front off, so press the button.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Sorry, there's the corpse of a stream deck on the desk, and I was concerned for its well-being. Flat mode.
I've got two stream decks now, so that's fun. Right, we've got JB and Colo to face,
and a ghost
face off for
Face
the
off.
final verdict. JB, how was that for you? Got pretty close.
I was ready to have my funeral march, and now that I'm facing Colo, I'm definitely ready to have my funeral march.
You never know, anything could happen. Oh, we've got a Baniel who's come to join us as well.
Very heavy.
Who-
I am not heavy.
Shall we put him on live cam just for a minute? Who do you want to win, Dexter?
I want to be put on the floor,
He
please.
wants to be put on the floor. Colo, how are you feeling coming up against JB?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Questions will just make all the difference, won't they? So
It certainly will. Well, I wish both of you the very best of luck. You've got 2 minutes each on your clock, and the same rules as ever. JB, you're going to be answering first. Good luck to you both. And JB, your time starts. Now, the volunteer group known as the Guardian Angels first appeared in which US city?
Chicago.
New York. According to Sir Ralph Richardson, acting is merely the art of keeping a large group of people from what?
Pass.
Coughing. Ed Koch was the mayor of which city between 78 and 89? Correct. Cola, as well as Paraguay, which other South American country is landlocked?
Colombia, no.
Bolivia. The sequel to which 2001 hit movie is subtitled Red, White and Blonde?
Pass.
Legally Blonde. What part of a plant is responsible for taking up nutrients and water from the soil? Yes. JB, the Conservative MP who was appointed Shadow Defence Secretary in 2005 is Dr. Liam who?
No idea.
Fox. What nickname is shared by a Black Eyed Peas singer and Prince Andrew's ex-wife?
Fergie.
Correct. Cola. Which seaside resort in northwest England has a tower of over 500 feet tall?
Blackpool?
It might be. JB, the name of which animal can be placed before collar, rose and days?
Dog.
Correct. Colo, Carlism was a political movement in what country?
Denmark?
Spain. Which animal has been printed on over 130 billion UK
Lion.
eggs? Yes. JB, Charles Lawton starred alongside Marlene Dietrich in the 1957 film Witness for the what?
Defense.
Prosecution. Who wrote the poem The Listeners?
Not me.
Walter de la Mare. The evacuation from Dunkirk took place in which war?
World War One.
That was World War II. The Windward Passage is a strait that separates Haiti and which large Caribbean island?
Cuba.
Yes. Cola, on what K of a computer would you find function keys and a spacebar?
Keyboard.
Yes, you would. JB, which word means grown up when applied to people and explicit when applied to films? Adult. The name of which Christian festival goes before the words rose and tree in the name of plants?
No idea.
Christmas. In the Gregorian calendar, what is the 7th month of the year?
July.
Yeah, the one we're in. Cola. Which all-girl group had their first UK hit in 1986 with Manic Monday?
Bangles.
Yes. JB, what name is given to a large mass of rock that slips down a mountain and also to an overwhelming electoral victory?
Landslide.
Yes. Colo, which Oscar-winning British actor has starred in the films Little Voice and Moulin Rouge?
Us.
Jim Broadbent. According to the nursery rhyme, Jack Sprat could eat no what?
Bat.
Correct. JB. What name is normally given to the female of any bovine
Cow.
species? Yes. Cola. In martial arts, is kendo practiced using bamboo swords or bare hands?
Swords.
Yes, bamboo swords. JB. What is the colour of the uppermost stripe in the flag of the United States of America?
Red.
Good man. Cola. In slang, an injection of new money or effort into a project is said to be a shot in which part of the body?
Leg.
The arm. Madame Defarge, Charles Darnay and Sidney Carton appear in which Dickens novel?
Old Curiosity Shop.
Tale of Two Cities. In the name of the government savings scheme, SAYE, the initial stand for Save As You... Correct. JB, which yellow condiment is traditionally served...
Mustard.
Correct. Cola, the Battle of Chechi in 1346, or the battle in which...
100
war?
Years.
Very good. JB, melon is an anagram of the name of which other fruit?
Lemon.
Correct. Cola, what relation was the Antarctic explorer Robert Falcon Scott to the artist Sir Peter Scott?
Uncle.
Father. In human physiology, the term astigmatism refers to a condition affecting which
Eyes.
sense?
Vision. Yeah.
I was going to reread
You have to mark
question.
me wrong for that.
Yeah, I do. Which sense you said eyes? The answer was sight. Clock is going to be with you. 29.35 seconds remaining, and that will continue in 3, 2, 1. In which country is Mount Logan the tallest mountain?
Canada.
Yes. JB, in 2001, which New York politician was named Time
Bloomberg.
magazine? No, Giuliani. The popular
Giuliani.
phrase which refers to the full length of the British mainland is from Land's End to John Watt.
Great question. Pass.
A groats. The resort of Amalfi and Sorrento are in which European city?
Italy.
Correct. Colo, introduced in Britain in 1978, the state earnings related pension scheme was known by what acronym?
Ernie.
SERPs. In 17th and 18th century Paris, what function did the Bastille serve?
Prison.
Yes, it was. JB, the Shinano is the longest river in which country?
Japan.
It is Japan, but I pressed the button and the music had already started. Unfortunately, you are out of time, JB. Runner-up, but a valiant one, has to be said. You have a good time.
Good game, Colo. Yeah, I had a great game.
Well, thank you
Or a
for
great
joining
time.
us at the 11th hour. Great to have you here, and I'm sure we'll see you again. Thank you very much, JB.
Yeah, see ya.
Colo,
Yeah.
congratulations, you winner.
Thank you. JB did very well with all the European content. he
There was
got
a
there.
lot of European content. There's a few American ones in there as well. It did sort of tip the balance. I'm
Yeah.
glad he got the top stripe of the American flag correct. But great to have you back with us, Colo, and congratulations on your victory. Have you had a good time?
Yeah, always good to play Face Off. Everyone should play it.
Everyone should play it. You're quite right. I'm going to bid you enjoy the rest of your summer holiday and hope that I see you on Saturday night. But thank you for playing and
Thanks, Ben.
congratulations on your victory.
Bye bye.
Enjoy the credits, gang, and I will see you on the camera at the end just to wrap up the night. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you all for coming to join me. Thank you to all of my guests who came along, to everyone who's had a go at Face Off. It's been fun to explore the different modes of it and to bring it back. Won't be every week. As you can see, the question database is slightly tired. I counted at least 4 questions that seem to be variations on a theme this evening, but of course it's such a question burn, we can't have a full database for it every single week. So yeah, few and far between they will be, but we'll make them count when they're here. In the meanwhile, Ash is not here tomorrow. He's off doing a million gigs this weekend, but you should definitely go and give him a follow anyway. Shout out AT_Bash. He does top quality quiz content Wednesdays and most Fridays on twitch.tv/AT_Bash. So go give him a follow. If you're new here tonight, welcome. Do come and join the Discord. Thursday is a new stream for me. We are going to be doing Throwback Thursdays where we're going to be playing Legacy Trivia. They're not all going to be as long as this one. This is a very special one-off for the first evening because it is a work day tomorrow. But next Thursday, the 1st of August, we are going to be playing Bidding War. Bidding War. Obviously, I won't be announcing whose pack it is in advance because obviously all the old episodes are archived and it would be very easy just to go look up the answers. And I'm sure not that anyone would do that. But that's going to be next Thursday, the 1st of August at 8 PM BST. We are going to be playing Legacy Bidding War. In the intervening time, this coming Saturday, the 27th of July, we're going to be playing Crossfire, Red Herrings, and The Abyss. And they are by Topper for Crossfire, Shapes for Red Herrings, and The Abyss is by Keshi. So lots to look forward to this coming Saturday. I do hope that you'll come and join me for that, or indeed join me next Thursday for even more Throwback Thursday. I need to pick a raid message and give 100 pennies to whoever suggested the best one, and we need to go. Oh, excuse me, we need to go and raid somebody. My hovercraft is full of eels. I like that. Baseball content. France. I spoil you with my eels. I certainly do. It's never World War II. That would have worked, but it was for one of the questions in the last one there. Who put it into zoom mode? Hashtag number 4. Phrasing. Quizler's on the way. And I think it's got to be BC's. The 5-way was exciting. I think that's going to be the raid message tonight. The 5-way was exciting, and I'm going to give 100 pennies to BC and Mr. Vertigo as well, who's requested them from the micro pennies. So BC 2014, add to list, and Mr. Vertigo, add to list, 100 pennies, award to list. There you go. We're going to go and raid someone. Who are we going to raid? Who's on? We've got Flage. Could be good to go raid Flage. Love a raid to Flage. What's he playing? Is he playing Vice City? Love a bit of Vice City. Oh, he's back on Vice City. What a lad. We love Flage and lads. He's a mate of mine. He's going to be appearing later on, possibly in the season, in some special GTA-themed quiz. But he's a good egg. He's doing GTA Vice City speedruns, and he hasn't done Vice City for a little while since he got his latest PB. So we're going to go raid him. And we're going to say the 5-way was exciting. And I'm sure he'll see the funny side. Oh, thank you, Giazen, for putting it into the correct format. That has been it. Thank you for joining me for Throwback Thursday. Back next Thursday. Also back this Saturday with original, brand new trivia for game night. I do hope you can join me there. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week. Be splendid and wonderful and marvellous and safe as always. And until next time, I've been Roy Flush. This has been Mrs. Flush. Valiant 3rd place in Face Off. Great game.
My highest accolade.
And until next time, be splendid and wonderful and marvellous and safe. Take care. Peace out and good night. Do, you know?